All right, ladies and gents, welcome back. Guess what? Oh, yeah, that's me. Howdy. Finally. And I'll try again to stay on point, but if I lose it, please excuse trying to set up quite a few things before I go all in the AI video automation. I'll just give you a quick overview in this episode, what I'm planning on doing. Okay. And then I will do the execution and I'll show you. Okay. Trial and error. And if you're new to my channel, again, this is Elite System, aka RBL. Please subscribe and thank you for your support. So this is Fliki. I've been using Fliki, Opus Pro, and a couple of other tools, and you can find all the links in the description for a reason, since inception, in a way, early adopters. And I like to stick with these couple of tools as long as they give you, like, meaning they keep themselves updated, I'd rather say, right? With new features and whatnot. If they become obsolete, obviously, sayonara. But I don't see a reason, I keep saying this, like having thousands of tools, spending thousands of dollars, and not able to be productive or even utilizing it, maximize it, right? So again, coming to the point, I've finally got a chance. Yes, look at this. That's my very own n8n. You see this? And please stay tuned. I'll show you everything, how it works. Like, I'll do a beginner's guide. Even though there are several guides out there, I'll just give you my version as I learn. And look at this. You're on 19.5, which was released a week ago, and it's giving us latest update right there with one click. This was released 4 days ago, includes bug fixes. Hey, that's nice. So I'll do a video showing you how I actually got this installed on my VPS for 2 years, and pretty reasonable, cost effective to some level, depending on your use case, how you plan on using. I wanted to go all in, and I mentioned multimedia and automation. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And those of you, let me just give you a quick, I guess, a rundown. n8n is nothing new. It's a game changer. If you have discovered this for the first time, this is a game changer. But it's nothing new, meaning if you were in the marketing field, we had this if this, then that. Basically, if this happens, then you do this, then you do that, and you go all the way step by step, and you get the finished product. In the upcoming days, my plan is to use Fliki videos, and ironically, or rather say, look at this here. If you go back to, I don't know, templates, Fliki, let's see. Look at this here. Automation. You see that automation? Create content at scale. Use Zapier, Make, or API, which means n8n. Hell yes! Which means I'll be able to automate the video creation. That's all I need. I don't want any new video creation tool. Why? Again, like I said, I'll give you a quick rundown. I literally did a YouTube channel using Fliki, just Fliki. All right? And the reason I'm doing this, Fliki has changed. You can see they introduced quite a new feature. Video, idea prompt, script. Transform your ideas into stunning videos. Transform your scripts into engaging videos. If you provide a URL, convert articles, web pages, or listings into videos easily. Also PowerPoint. And then you can turn recordings into polished videos with subtitles. I can literally record directly there, right? Audio. Transform your ideas into stunning audio. Scripts. Transform your scripts into engaging audio. Then you have blog URL. So you have the video side, you also have the audio side. But if you've been following my channel, I like to keep it a little separate. So I have 11 labs, which is super awesome for all the audio stuff. All right. Then you have the Opus Pro for video shortening, editing to some level. You have n8n for all the automation. And Fliki is my go-to video to some level, shorts. All right. It's not perfect. And then we have Sora, we have Runway ML to some level to create some funny animation and whatnot, right? So design, you have thumbnail, social, create engaging social posts as well, which means I can use n8n and automate my social posts with this. Awesome, right? So I will, in the upcoming days, if it makes sense to me, all right, I'll do a separate video for each of this section because it's just too much right now to show you, right? You have brand kits, voices. Look at this. It wasn't there when I started this. Create a clone of your voice that sounds just like you. Back then, it used to be just 11 labs. Now you have quite a bunch of software. Even the previous video where I showed you the AI YouTuber with that puppetry, that also has his voice clone, right? So keeping all these aside, you also have custom. Let's just go one by one. Transform your ideas into stunning videos. All right. Motivating videos on Bina. Okay. I just wanted to give you a sample. Duration, 30 seconds. Let's see. Additional resources. Drag and drop files or click to browse. Okay, it says JPEG. All right. I don't want any of these. Over here, you have enable web search to get most recent information. Okay. Then you have auto-generate prompt. I'll just sample. Why not? A day in my life as a content creator behind the scenes. Okay. So now check this out. Let's say I want to create a shorts, because shorts usually perform better than the long forms. If you're starting out, shorts to get traffic. All right. So shorts right now is about 1 to 3 minutes max on YouTube. I'll just keep it to 1 minute, 60 seconds. So let's go next. Let's see what it gives me. I'm just doing this again, impromptu. They have square, landscape, and portrait. This is the shorts, vertical. And over here, I'm presented with quite a few things. I could skip or say back. All right, I'm just going to click on this one. What is this? So it has a template. And yeah, this has changed. It's quite new to me as well. Interesting. So hold on, what is this? Gather everything you need. And then step 2, measure out your coffee and water. Why would I use coffee? It's supposed to be a day in my life, right? All right, let's go for this. Next. All right, we have English, dialect. Matter of fact, you can actually choose different dialects. That's one thing. And then you have tone, authentic, informative, engaging, humorous, inspirational, other. I'll put it as authentic. Purpose, brand building, audience engagement, educational content. Okay. Brand building. Audience. Let's say I'm just starting out on YouTube. I'm recording all the behind the scene. So I will create a video like a shorts. Audience, aspiring creators. Gen Zs? You can select 2, no problem. Script style, sample script, writing style. Okay, sample script. Okay, now who's going to give the script? Guess what? Just get on ChatGPT or even Grok AI if you have that. Get the script. Right? Paste a simple script that represents the style you want to achieve. Show behind the scene hustles of a YouTuber, of a struggling YouTuber, right? Fair enough. Next, I don't know if this is gonna work. It's a sample script, and it's generating a script out of it. Okay, I see. So just give it a topic and let it generate. And if you don't like it, you can also regenerate script. And depending on which package you are in, the credit may vary. However, it's decent enough. Every month the credit resets. I was never able to maximize it so far, so I think it's good. Check this out. The real day in my life, waking up to the hustle. All right, morning. This is the actual start before the filters and the perfect lighting. It's usually coffee and not bad. The grind begins. That is setting up, which is half the battle. Light, sound, making done scene. Okay, next. Make adjustment based on what you need, right? And like I said, my focus is to automate this process with n8n, and you have API on Fliki. Anything with an API, I think we can automate that to a great level, right? So you have stock media, AI avatar, which I think I have to pay for. Let me see. Yeah, more or less. Stock media, or you can also use the AI media. And voiceover, look at the amount of voiceovers you have, the options, right? That's quite a bit. Lydia, Cecilia, Mary. What does Mary sound like?
Fliki helps you transform your idea.
All right, just like Mary. Why not, right? And then I don't want AI avatar, AI media, cinematic, and you can also choose the theme. You go to custom, comic, anime. Anime should be fine for now. All right, anime, submit. Moment of truth. Look at this. I'm used to this. I've created so many videos like manually with this storybook style using Fliki, but I haven't used Fliki for almost a couple of months now. Just too much. Like I said, ladies and gents, this is exactly what I mean by having hundreds of tools and not able to maximize. With the VO, with $300, like $250 a month, that's crazy. Okay, look at this here.
All right. Morning. This is the actual start before the filters and the perfect lighting. It's usually coffee and staring at a blank document, trying to figure out what even makes sense today. The ideas don't just appear, you know? Then it's setting up, which is half the battle.
Oh my
Lights,
God, this is
sound,
bad.
making sure the background isn't a total mess. Filming takes way longer than you think. Messing up lines, retakes, the usual chaos. It's a lot of talking to yourself, honestly. After filming, the real work starts, editing.
No
Hours
way.
and hours cutting, adding music, making it look somewhat decent. It's not always glamorous, just a lot of screen time and hoping it all comes together. That's the behind the scenes nobody really sees.
No way. No way. You tell me. You be the judge. I'm a little surprised because again, I haven't used it for quite some time, several months, and I'm looking at the changes now, the tone. I mean, it's a huge. This can be used. This is usable content. And if I can automate this, you can literally create a channel. I'm trying to keep it authentic as well, right? I mean, if it's providing, like for example, right now I'm just giving a sample script, so some of them maybe not be relatable to what I wanted to put out there initially, right? I can fix those. I can feed it with my personal script, exactly the real struggle, and let it do the thing, right? I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, wow. Okay, I'm just getting a lot of ideas. And over here, just to show you real quick, you see that? Yeah, avatar, quite a few things. You can change. You can go to shape. You see that on the left and the right side? You can edit out quite a bunch of stuff. If you don't like, you can shorten this. See this? You can move it around. So let's say you want to put an image here, you could. There's a placement on the right side. You see the height and weight adjustments, attributes. Then you have animation, which is cool. Animation is basically the, what do you call that? The move in transition, if I'm not wrong. You have the timing. So if I put animation, see that? Entry and exit, fade. Okay, fade. Let's try this again.
Actual start before the filters and the perfect lighting.
Okay, it didn't work here. Oh, because I have to click on this. My bad. And then you can click on animation. And then you can say fade. I see. And then you can change the medias. You can click on the medias and you can actually swap out to whatever you want. You can actually, and on top of that, you can also download just the segment itself. You don't have to download the entire 6 minutes or 48 seconds long. You can just download this. Look at this here. Download. So you can only download this particular script and do whatever with it. You can edit it out and whatever. Or you can also copy the layer, like duplicate it. All right. Once you create a template with Fliki, you can reuse it all the time. So my point is, yes, I've done this manually. So what if I automate it through n8n and actually make it visible and usable? Not any junk like people are talking about, putting all animal pictures and going viral. It doesn't add up. I'm just trying to see if it's possible, right? How close can we get automating it and coming up with polished videos that people can actually find useful and entertaining as well? If you look at this, it's anime style. You don't have to make it realistic all the time. It could be like cartoon style stuff, like stories for kids. They take off. Like bedtime stories for kids. And these are like, yeah, kiddish, like cartoonish, right? To some level. So, wow. Hey, don't steal that idea, right? I think I'm going to do that. And you can see all the stuff here, all right? And then you have Copilot. Chat with Copilot to make your edits, all right? Modify common settings for this file. If you go to common settings, this is the common setting, which is straight. You have the style here. You look at the style on the right side. You have the brand kit. You have the colors. You can change the colors. If I click on Copilot, I'm a Copilot editor. Ask me to help you build and edit. This is insane, right? You also have an AI agent, Copilot, that'll edit the stuff for you. I'm not sure if they can do this. Could you add another 20 seconds to this clip? I'm just curious. This is a very random. It says processing. To adjust the clip timing, okay, it says I'm unable to adjust the climbing. However, you can select. Okay, I see. Okay. But it literally put me down there and said, yeah, you can just add one more here, just like this. See that? You add a blank scene, and now you're adding more time. Now if you can just type whatever you want, and you're adding more time to that whole thing. So yeah, this actually usable. You know what? Let's go back home. So we tried one more, right? Idea. Script. We did the script. Empty. Start creating video from a blank file. All right, idea. Transform your ideas into stunning videos. Ideas. This is what we did, right? So what if we go on script? Summarize. Nah, I'm not gonna get on script. So, okay, this is two options. Thumbnail. All right. Give me a thumbnail. I don't think it's gonna produce any YouTuber struggling to make it. AI YouTuber. How about that? Out of curiosity. And you can always use ChatGPT and other for images. This is mainly for videos. Let's skip to that. However, if it can give you multiple things with audio and if they're decent, like Mary's voice, I think it's awesome, right? So humorous, relatable, intriguing. Purpose, vlog. Audience, AI, hobbyist, tech, YouTube viewers. Okay, content creators, all of them. Let's see what it gets. Oh, it's generating a script. Okay. You're supposed to give me a thumbnail. Wait, what's happening? Wait, what's happening? You're giving me a thumbnail design. Create stunning thumbnails for your videos. Okay. With the title AI Failure, My YouTube Journey, a digital avatar looking stressed. Oh, okay. So basically now you take this is the prompt. You take this prompt and you can plug into any other AI, or let's try this here, right? And the portrait, landscape style, cinematic, submit. Let's see what it gives me. Come on, please. Your file is being created. Make it a little decent. I'm a little surprised with the first version of the audio. I mean, the video we just did, the Mary, that just came out very decent, right? So let's just finish it off with this. I can go on for an hour, which when I do the long tutorials, the boring ones, walkthroughs, stay tuned for that, okay? And this is, again, my n8n. I'm super excited. You can literally see RBL at the bottom. And yeah, I just can't get my hands, wait to get my hands on this. And once I do so, everything will be documented. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing with it. And that's my play, okay? It has quite a bunch of stuff. And my mission is to learn and also dumb it down for all of us to understand and make it easy to implement and execute. Simple as that. I mean, AI, it is deep. It's extremely deep. It depends on which part you want to go. I like to focus on multimedia because I've done quite a bit being a YouTuber and all this stuff. But now, I mean, I've done automation, like social media automation to whatever level with other tools. But n8n just reminds me of good old days, the marketing days, where all the if this, IFFT, and so many others came out after that. But for people, this is like a game changer. Like now, if you see this, you're like, dude, this is literally giving you a machine gun, right? Literally giving you a machine gun and be like, whoa, now you can do so much more. So again, ladies and gents, this is what I have. Not bad. It's a robot. What is this? So it's literally a script here. Common, page 1, page 2. Interesting. I see. So these are just created, and now you can fill up all the stuff, the pages. Okay, I see. Not exactly what I was expecting, but maybe it has its own use case. But I love the fact the script. You give the script, just transform your ideas into stunning videos. That was a game changer. Not only that, URL. You see this here? It says convert articles, web pages, or listings into videos easily. What are the chances? Like literally put, I'm not sure if the YouTube video would work here. Paste link to your blog. Okay, look at this here. Paste link to your blog article, Amazon or Airbnb listing. Why couldn't you do other things beside Amazon and all? Maybe we could. Make an Instagram ad from this product page, highlighting key health features and end with a call to action. Okay, not bad. Quite a few things here. So if I really had to pick 3 things I could use Fliki for, I would do the idea prompt, transform your videos into stunning videos, script, and the URL. I'm not going to do much of PP. Transform your presentation into stunning videos. You could literally do that for your office work and whatnot in a video presentation. And you can all drag and drop your PDF files and whatnot, and that also works, right? So again, ladies and gents, just wanted to give you a quick rundown, right, of Fliki as well as n8n. I'd rather say quick overview. In the future, upcoming days, I'd rather say, I plan on making like basically combining both of these, just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more I'll try to do. But again, I don't want to go everywhere. I want to pick like 2 or 3 things and go all in, which we can focus on the agency stuff. I mentioned about how to create a community, literally a local community directory, and reach out to businesses, offer them free listing. And then that's like a getting in the door. And then you can literally gain trust and offer them your AI services if you can help them actually. And I told you that I want to put money where my mouth is. Practice and preach. I will use AI. If I can't use WordPress to create the directory, I will use AI to come out with a script which will help me to create the directory, and I'll host it. So everything's going to be done from scratch. All right. So again, stay tuned. I appreciate your time. I know you're not used to seeing my face on the channel, but I thought, why not just put something, or else it makes me look like an AI agent, I guess. Right. Anyways, thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned and spend some money. No. When you buy onto any AI tool, just make sure that you're going to use it. All these things, they cost me money. All right. n8n, hosting, they cost money. So just make sure that if you're spending $100, you're able to make $200, $300. That's my mission. Cut cost and make a lot of dineros. Ladies and gents, again, this is your host, RBL. I'll see you in the next video. Peace for now.